babies. Proper running form, proper training, technical drills, technical training, whatever sport. Doesn't matter what sport. I like to refer again to my daughters, soccer players, 10th, 8th, and 6th grade. And, I like to look at the development on a grade development phase. For 6th grade, you want to be building the core, joint strength, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, elbows, wrists, focusing on just getting those muscles around those elements to be, efficient. We're making sure your kid proper running form, and then teach them just to be athletic. Get them in agility classes, group fitness classes. I like to find a perfect trainer that fits each one of their personalities. And we go all out to next level training. All those guys are great. You got to go to speed training. We used to go to one of the nicer trainers in the area. It works with a lot of athletes. I train a lot of athletes, so we more focus on specifics for each kid. But it starts when they're literally right in that rec soccer area. You see it, so we got they don't stop good enough. They don't have this. Go get them some help. It is more of the parents' responsibility to the kid getting to high school to make sure the kid has what they need. From there, the kids should know what they lack in, what they need to put a little bit more focus or more emphasis on, and that's what they should be doing. And it correlates with proper training, proper eating, proper lifting, moving into the right phase. As you move up in abilities and conferences, you gotta do a little bit more. Get them a little bit more focused, get them around a little bit more athletes that want to go on to college or even just win a conference championship or state cup or ECNL championship or conference championship or Girls Academy championship, E64 championship. All the same thought processes are the same when you're talking about those girls. All those girls usually want to play in college if they got the opportunity, if it can match with their grades, mixed in with the school, that fits. If they're willing to look at them, give them an opportunity for soccer. Most of the girls are going to go and play soccer in college, but it's about, obviously, the 60-100 always applies no matter what. Again, unless you are an Olympian, all conference player, multiple years, you got to go through that 60-100 process just like all the recruits. But the first thing this goes is getting the kid what they need to be successful. I talk about the same thing in pretty much all my videos, but it all starts first with the commitment of the parents to drive them where they need. If you got any questions as far as where to go anywhere in the Midwest, if it's in the Midwest, I pretty much know the trainers and the training facilities at each state. I've been a trainer in the state of Michigan for over 20 years. I started even before then as a high school athlete, prospecting college athlete, moved on to college. As soon as I got out of college, I went into personal and group fitness training. Been doing that ever since 2003. That's 20 years. I got now, a daughter that's in 10th grade, ECNL, a daughter that's in 8th grade, ECNL, and a daughter that's in 6th grade. She's played up multiple games this year and is going to nationals for ECNL. So they all going to nationals. They all play at a high level for the Michigan Hawks, and it all comes down to continuously getting better. They all started off in rec league. I was a rec league coach, all three of them for 3 years. Then they moved right into club soccer. The little one just started a year earlier than them, so she went into club soccer at 5 years old. And so they went into club soccer at 6 years old, both of them. And that puts each of them in it from 6 years old. Michaela's now 15, turns 16 in August. Maya turns 14 in September. So you're talking about 10 years, 8 years, and then the little one who's been playing since she's 5 and she is 7. You're talking about playing travel soccer for 10, 8, 7 years, and then none of them is in 10th grade. Past 10th grade. So it's a process. I mean, it's a process that starts, like I said, you're talking 6th grade. That's first grade. 6 years old, that's first grade. So at that point, it's getting them what they need, training them. Yes, it's easy for me because I'm a trainer, but I'm looking at the perspective of a trainer when we're dealing with my kids. We're training, we're doing this, we're judging it, we're calculating it, we're getting better, blah, blah, blah. And then it just comes down to, again, trusting the process that's been presented to you inside of the actual training and working hard. So it starts again, like I said, with having a clear focus in what is needed at a particular time, whether that's rec league, pre-rec league, moving out of rec league to travel soccer for the first time. You got to get in with the right situation so you can make sure you're setting your kid up for success instead of for failure.